Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys the Series episode preview discussion. This time I'm talking about the preview for episode 71, so let's get to it. In episode 71, Ash and Goh will go to the lab that serves as the base for Project Mew. Here they will meet Hidaka, the man in charge of the project. According to a summary of the episode, Goh receives an email which tells him to visit the lab, which is currently located near Mount Coronet in the Sinnoh region. I say currently located because the latest special preview showed that this lab can fly, so it does not stay in one place. At the lab, Ash and Goh also meet Asahi, who was introduced in episode 68, where Gary was seen talking to her on his phone. Asahi tells Goh that his mission is to capture an Alolan Ninetales. According to the summary of this episode, said Ninetales is roaming around the snowy area located north of Mount Coronet. What's an Alolan Ninetales doing in Sinnoh? Who knows? Maybe this was a normal Ninetales and it became an Alolan Ninetales due to the cold climate of Mount Coronet. Ash and Goh do say in the preview that they want to take Ninetales back to where it came from, which is why they want to catch it. This proves that this Ninetale is far from home and it should not be here. Now in episode 68 it was revealed that in order to join Project Mew, applicants must complete missions or trials, so Goh's mission is to catch Alolan Ninetales. Ash and Goh search for Ninetales, and it's worth noting that Ash and Goh are wearing the same outfit that is given to the player in the Crown Tundra. This was shown in the latest special preview, so I assumed that Ash and Goh would go to the Crown Tundra, but instead, they are in Sinnoh, so the fact that they are wearing this outfit is probably just a reference to the Crown Tundra. As they search for Ninetales, Ash and Goh encounter Regice, who ends up attacking them. Now, two things to note here. First, the fact that Ash and Goh encounter Regice is accurate to the games. In Pokemon Platinum, you can find Regice in the Iceberg Ruins, which are located in Mount Coronet. However, in order to encounter Regice here, you need to have an event Regigigas with you, which Ash and Goh obviously don't have. But this requirement is of course something that the anime can ignore. The second thing to note is that we knew that Ash and Goh would encounter Regice as part of Project Mew, because this was shown in the latest special preview. When they revealed in episode 68 that joining Project Mew requires the completion of missions/trials, and that Gary's mission was to get a feather from Moltres, a legendary Pokemon, I figured that Goh's mission would probably have to do with Regice. But instead, it turns out that Regice is just an unforeseen obstacle, and Goh's mission is to catch an Alolan Ninetales, which is significantly easier than having to deal with a legendary Pokemon. So I guess that Goh's luck strikes again, and he is given an easy mission, unlike Gary, who received a difficult mission. Now, Professor Oak did say in episode 68 that applicants must complete trials and or missions, so plural, meaning that maybe applicants must clear several missions before they can join Project Mew. So, catching Ninetales might be the first step for Goh to join, and he might get more missions later on. The difficulty could increase with each successive mission, so Goh might eventually have to complete a mission on the same level as the one Gary had, which means that Goh might not get easy access to Project Mew after all. It's funny though that in my review of episode 68, I said that Goh will finally have to struggle to complete something when he is faced with whatever mission he has to complete in order to join Project Mew. But then I said that maybe he won't struggle at all and he will complete his mission by simply throwing a Pokeball, which is how Goh resolves everything. And it turns out that his mission is basically to throw a Pokeball, but at least he does have to work for it, since the extended version of the preview shows that Goh will use his Scizor to battle Ninetales. Scizor is an excellent choice against Alolan Ninetales given that it is a Steel-type Pokemon, meaning that it has a type advantage over both Ice-type and Fairy-type Pokemon. Goh will also have to contend with Regice. However, new character Tsurugi will also be introduced in this episode, and he saves Ash and Goh from Regice using his Single Strike Style Urshifu. This was also shown in the latest special preview, so no surprises here. It will be great to see Urshifu in action, and hopefully this means that we will get to see the Isle of Armor in the anime at some point. I made a video on legendary Pokemon that Ash should or could catch, and I said that Kopfu is a legendary Pokemon that I could see Ash catching, considering that Tsurugi's Urshifu is in the Single Strike style, Ash's Hopfu could evolve into the Rapid Strike style so that both styles appear in the anime, but this is of course just speculation and wishful thinking. So that's everything that the preview showed. Now the only thing left to discuss is, will Goh catch Ninetales? I think that it is safe to say that he will, because he cannot join Project Mew unless he does catch Ninetales. And of course, this is Goh we're talking about. He catches almost everything he sees. But will he get to keep Ninetales? Goh is catching Ninetales because it does not belong in Mount Coronet, and he says in the preview that he wants to take Ninetales back to where it belongs, so Goh might release Ninetales. Goh could also give Ninetales to Hidaka and Asahi, which would allow him to complete the mission, since Gary did have to send the feather he got from Moltres to Asahi in order to complete the mission and get his token. So Goh might not keep Ninetales in the end. Now normally I do consider Ash when I talk about who will catch the Pokemon that will appear in the episode in question, but since catching Ninetales is Goh's mission, I doubt that Ash would catch it, though it would be cool if he did. It is worth noting that Ash says to Ninetales in the preview, "Let us catch you." He says this after Goh says that they want to take Ninetales back to where it came from. This did make me think briefly that Ash could also catch Ninetales, but again, I doubt it. I also did think that Goh might try to catch Regice when I saw the latest special preview, but now I think that this won't happen since Goh will be focused on Ninetales. It is worth noting, however, that the special preview does show a Pokeball that gets frozen in the snow, and I thought that this could be the result of Goh trying to catch Regice, but now I think that this is probably the result of Goh trying to catch Ninetales, or who knows, maybe Goh will try to catch Regice as well, though he will probably fail. Or what if Goh fails to catch Ninetales, but he does catch Regice? So then, he technically fails his mission, but since he caught a legendary Pokemon instead, he still gets to join Project Mew, or he gets to move on to the next mission, assuming that there will be multiple missions, of course. So basically, Goh fails the missions successfully. Can you imagine if this is the twist? Now, I doubt it, but it would be insane if it does happen. I would not be okay with it, of course, but I would award them points for defying expectation, or rather for trying to do something unexpected, since I am counting this crazy outcome as a possibility in this video. I also want to point out that Ash's Dragonite and Gengar are listed in the Pokemon that will appear in this episode. Now, it is very likely that they will just appear in Ceres Park at the start of the episode, but it would be very cool if Ash uses them to battle Regice before Tsurugi and Urshifu intervene. So this should be an interesting episode, and I am looking forward to watching it. Episode 71 will air on June 18, and as usual, you can expect a video review on it as soon as possible, so please look forward to it. But that's the video. As always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon, and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.